party's over. Just take it easy now. I'm gonna go visit your friend over there.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
This is ridiculous. You have to spend money to make money.
These expenses have to be supported by documentation. IRS regulations are very clear about that, Mr. Six Killer.
Yes, well, I understand that. But you see, the bounty hunting business is not your ordinary business. It's not neat and tidy like running a beauty parlor.
You still have to document your expenses. For example, last year you deducted $23,860 for information. What exactly is information?
Leads. Tips on fugitives. You know, like from informants. Stoolies. Snitches?
Did you get receipts from them?
Receipts from snitches?
And what about 1099s? You're required to send out 1099s to every snitch you pay over $600 to.
Well, that's insane because, you know, I mean, these people don't have addresses. Half of them don't have real names.
It's your responsibility to obtain that information.
I'm having a nightmare, right?
I'm afraid we're going to have to audit your records for the past 5 years.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold it. Just Florence.
I prefer Agent Blecker.
Agent Bleecker.
Blecker.
Can you cut me a break here, please? I'm a nice guy. I perform a public service. I get the scum of the earth, the crooks, I get them off the street. Doesn't that count for anything?
I don't make the rules, Mr. Six Killer.
What?
Bad news, Bobby.
Oh, not you too.
I just got shot at by Cody Jessup.
Well, I know that LA smog was gonna be bad for your brain because Cody Jessup died 4 years ago.
Then he's got a twin brother who's knocking off armored cars like he used to.
Impossible, sir.
It was him, partner. You better come up to LA and check this out for yourself.
I saw Cody Jessup fall off a cliff. His body was crushed on the rocks. I'm telling you, it's not him.
Look, I followed the guy for 2 months, okay? I don't recognize him.
It's gotta be somebody else.
I know what I saw.
Well, forget about what you saw, huh? Even the great Reno Range, he too can be wrong once in a while.
Hey, where's that coming from?
I'm sorry, man. It's been a siege ever since Dixon framed you for the murder of his wife. Feds are all over me, man. IRS, they're on my case now. News about Jessup was the last straw. There's a lot of bounties out there that poison everything they touch, and Jessup, he's one of those kind of guys.
And you didn't even collect a reward.
I learned a lot about human nature from that case.
Why don't you talk to her?
You mean Kate?
It was her men that were chasing Jessup when he fell. Maybe she can fill you in on what happened.
I don't need Kate's help, all right?
Is that professional experience talking or your pride? Find out what she knows, what's it gonna hurt. I'll follow up with Jessup's pals.
Well, I appreciate her squeezing me in without an appointment.
Kate is just finishing up with the client briefing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling Bishop Security. Hopefully, she should be with you in just a moment. Bobby. Oh, what a surprise.
Nice to see you, Kate.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. It's been way too long.
Yes, it has. I appreciate you taking the time.
Please, I always make the time for you. You look great.
So do you.
I was thinking about you the other day. I was on a stakeout.
Yes, we've had some very interesting stakeouts together, haven't we?
Well, if you hadn't have been the boss, we'd have gotten fired.
Well, Kate, what a fine business you've built up for yourself here.
Most of our business is security for Fortune 500 clients.
So you're no longer in the bounty business.
Not entirely. We go after the big ones, over 100,000 or more. So how's business for you?
For me, great. Terrific. Wonderful. It's more work than I can handle.
That's good. I'm glad. You know, I always regretted that problem we had. That it came between us.
It's okay. It's no problem. I mean, you used me to get into the business.
That isn't what happened.
Well, I taught you everything that I know, Kate, and then you quit me and built up a bounty business to go against me.
I quit because you'd never take any of my suggestions. You'd always have to have everything your own way.
You were an amateur telling me how to run things.
Admit it, Bobby. It was a secretary you wanted, not a partner. Does it look like a secretary built this?
I didn't come here to argue with you, Kate. We have a bigger problem than that. Do you remember Cody Jessup? Armed robbery, murder?
Yeah, I got killed during capture.
Maybe not.
There's no maybes about it. The guy jumped off a cliff to avoid surrender. We got $75,000 for his body.
One of my operatives ran into him yesterday trying to stick up an armored car.
Get the guy glasses.
This guy doesn't make mistakes, Kate. I need a favor. I need to see everything that you have on Jessup.
You're wasting your time, Bobby.
Humor me, please.
Okay. It'll take a couple of days to get the files out of storage.
Thank you.
Bobby, I am glad you came by.
Terry Hobbs?
It's about time. Come in. You said that you'd be here an hour ago. Okay, I want to put in the corner there by the bookcase.
Put what?
The Stairmaster. That's what you're delivering, right?
No, I'm sorry. No, there's a mistake. I just came here to talk to you.
About what?
Cody Jessup.
I've got nothing to say about him.
I'm not a cop.
I don't care who you are. I ain't talking about Cody.
I understand. You still love him. You know, everybody that I talked to said that you guys had something really special.
That's right.
Kind of love that'll last forever. You're lucky. A lot of people go through their whole lives without finding that.
I know.
You know, I bet you nothing could come between you and Cody. Not even death.
You better leave.
Sex killer.
Bobby, I think I've got something.
Great, because I struck out exhuming Jessup's body. He was cremated.
I just met Jessup's girlfriend. She's a struggling actress, right? But she's got enough new electronic gear in her place to open up a store.
Christmas came early, huh?
And I think our man is Santa Claus. I think we should stake this place out in case Jessup shows up.
Okay, what's the address? I hired Kate as soon as I met her. She had it all. Brains, energy, ambition. It's amazing what she's done over there.
Sounds like she uses people to get ahead.
Yeah, well, it's a tough business. Maybe I should have been more like her, huh?
Hey, I'll follow her. You stay here and wait for Cody to show up.
That hurt, huh? I didn't think ghosts had feelings.
Not you.
Should have stayed dead, Jessup.
It's your lucky day, Six Killer. You're gonna be a rich man.
Oh, please, I can't take another bribe. You see, my accountants have enough trouble trying to hide it all from the IRS.
Wait. I can put you onto a bounty hunter's dream. The mother lode.
Shut up and put on the cuffs. You know the drill.
What would you say if I told you there's an organization that arranges for fugitive to disappear, fakes their deaths, gives them a new identity?
I'd say you're a lying dirtbag.
You're looking at the proof, man. You thought I was dead. Everybody did. I've been living in paradise the last 4 years.
And I suppose you're going to introduce me to these people if I let you skate, correct?
You can always come after me again.
Have you ever heard the expression, a bird in hand?
Don't be a sucker for the short money. I'll get you into the pipeline, man. You cut me loose.
How far in?
I'll show you where to find Mary Ellen. That's the connection.
Well, why don't you show me first, and then I'll decide.
Relax. The number's in my pocket. I gotta call first.
Put your hands to the side. I'll get it myself.
So, he said it was a pipeline?
That's what Jessup called it. He said this group, or whatever they are, help fugitives escape by faking their deaths.
How could something like that exist and us not know about it?
We're on the wrong side, pal.
Oh, I'm not. I'm wanted for killing a cop and murdering Dutch Dixon's wife. That should put me at the top of the invitation list.
Well, maybe you're just too hot for them to handle.
Or maybe they only go after bounties loaded with cash. They're after the money those guys stole.
They sure wouldn't want Jessup coming back from the dead. Cops got a hold of him. The whole operation's been exposed.
So they kill him for real this time. Make sure they can't identify the body. Bobby, I gotta get into this pipeline, man. It's the only shot we've got at finding out who's behind this whole operation.
You can't afford a ticket.
They don't know that.
Wait a minute. Hey, where you going?
After a connection named Mary Ellen.
Wow.
Sandy, it's me. I need a list of all the bounties that were $50,000 or more who turned up dead in the last 4 years. Okay, start with California. I want to know how they died, where they died, and who collected, okay?
Mr. Six Killer, where are you?
Who's this?
Agent Blecker of the IRS. You're supposed to be here for your audit.
Miss Blecker, you know what? I'm in an emergency situation. It's a hostage situation also.
Hostage?
That is correct. In fact, I gotta leave this line clear because I'm waiting for a ransom call. Bye.
Mr. Six Killer, Hello?
Go away.
You okay?
Just leave me alone.
I think it's a little late for that, Terry. You're right in the middle of this thing, and you don't even know what it is. You might be in danger. I can help you, but you gotta help me.
You know who did this?
Must have been the cops. I spent the night over at my girlfriend's house like Cody told me. When I got here, it was like this. All Cody's stuff is gone.
I don't think it was the cops, Terry.
He's dead, isn't he?
It's okay. It's all right. Now look, the people that killed Cody are the same people that arranged his escape. I'm trying to find out who they are, but I need your help.
Cody told me that if I ever said anything
Hey, that doesn't matter anymore, okay? They double-crossed him. You're not gonna let him get away with it, are you?
No.
All right. Did he ever mention talking to somebody named Mary Ellen?
No.
Are you sure? Mary Ellen is one of the people that arranged for him to get away.
Cody never talked about that.
He must have said something about his escape.
Just said he got real sick at first. Seasick.
He was on a boat?
Yeah. But it wasn't the rocking that got to him. It was the smell. I guess it was some kind of fishy boat.
That was 4 years ago. You know how many autopsies I've done in 4 years?
The guy took a header off a cliff. They had to spoon him into a body bag. Now, that doesn't happen every day.
Really? See, this is L.A.
Listen to me. That dead man you identified tried to kill me last night. Now, that may be business as usual here in La La Land, but I'm not laughing. I want to know where you screwed up.
I didn't screw up.
This isn't Cody Jessup.
Look, if the ID was wrong, it's because the information they gave me was wrong. All right, look, read this. Now, I had to run his fingerprints to make the ID because his face was mush. They matched Cody Jessup.
Somebody must have switched the fingerprint cards.
Well, that'd be one way of doing it. We done here, big fella?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Who are you? I said, who are you and why are you following me? Damn.
is the captain around?
Yeah, I'm captain.
Friend sent me.
Yeah, who's that?
Cody.
Who?
Cody Jessup. He said you could help me out.
Sorry, mister. Never heard of him.
He told me all about the pipeline. I gotta get into it bad, man. I can pay.
Who are you?
Reno Rains.
Well, listen, Rains. I run a clean boat. I'm not into smuggling drugs or whatever it is you're after, so take it somewhere else. Get the hell off my dock.
For the enclosed proposals outlining recommendations for corporate security systems.
Out of my way.
Bobby?
Why is your flunky following me?
I tried. It's okay, Jennifer, you can go.
You know, it's the same crap you pulled on me 4 years ago when you sneaked me out of Jessup's bounty. I thought maybe success might have improved your ethics, but obviously I'm wrong.
Don't talk to me about ethics. This is a hardball business, and that's the way I play it.
Even spying on a friend, Kate?
My reputation's at stake here. If you find Cody Jessup alive after I've turned him in dead, I'm gonna be the laughing stock.
Did you ever think about asking? Did you ever think about that? Why don't you pick up the phone and say, hey, Bobby, this is Kate. You ever think about that?
And you'd have told me?
Yes, I would have told you. This is not about collecting a bounty. I'm trying to find out why a killer got loose.
You really think it's Cody Jessup out there?
I'm afraid so.
Look, Bobby, I got the information you wanted on him.
Keep it.
I'm trying to apologize.
Apology accepted.
Come to my house tonight. Have dinner.
And since when have you learned to cook, Kate?
Who said anything about cooking?
Well, is that an old family recipe?
One of Mama's favorites.
Puy Fusé, 1992. If I recall, this is your favorite.
Yeah.
There.
To a legend in the business.
To the most beautiful woman in the business.
Kind of brings back old memories, doesn't it?
It sure does.
We did some good work in spite of our differences. And we caught a lot of bounties.
You know, I've been thinking about what you said. I hate to admit it, but I am. You were right. I should have listened to you and your ideas. I mean, you have a lot to offer, Kate, and, well, I wasn't smart enough to realize that.
Well, I've been thinking too. I know my company's doing great and all, but I'm not having as much fun as we used to have. Maybe we could team up again. Merge 6 killer enterprises with Bishop Security. You could manage the bounty hunting group, move into corporate work.
Well, gee, I'm kind of used to waking up in the morning and looking the boss right in the mirror, you know?
If you play your cards right, you still can. Just don't hog the sink.
You make it sound so tempting.
We'd be partners, and you'd have $2 million in the bank. Look, you've established a great reputation. It's time to cash in and have some fun. Think about it.
Well, I will.
Think about this.
Okay, wait a minute now. Sorry. Okay.
Bobby?
How'd you hear about the pipeline?
Is that what this is?
Answer the question.
Jessup told me. He said you make people disappear.
We checked you out, Rains, but there is nothing connecting you to Jessup.
Because I just met him a couple of weeks ago. He asked me to go in an armored car heist.
Did you
What is this, 20 questions? How do I know you're not a cop? You gonna help me or not?
Our service is very expensive.
Yeah, well, I've been saving for a rainy day, so what do I get for my money?
You get a new life in any country you want. We give you another identity and guarantee the cops will never come after you.
How can you promise that?
Because I'll think you're dead. All you gotta do is stay dead. It means you can never come back.
What happened with Jessup?
He broke the agreement. We killed him. Our fee is $500,000, cash. Have it ready in 48 hours.
How do I know you're not gonna kill me and keep my money?
That's a chance you'll just have to take.
This would be your office, next to mine. If you don't like the furniture, you can change it. Get a new car, all expenses paid, all the perks. What do you think?
Well, I think I could get used to it.
You wouldn't mind having me so close?
Well, I think partners should be very close.
I agree. Bobby, I have a confession to make. I had our attorney draft a letter of intent outlining the merger. It's just a general concept. There aren't any final prices. We have to inventory your company's assets and general caseload before setting a price. If you don't agree, you can call it off.
You're gonna pay me $250,000 to sign this agreement to negotiate?
That's right. It's a down payment on your final price.
I'm sorry, Kate. This is a very generous offer. I just need some time.
Look, I understand. Feel free to use the office and take your time.
Don't look back! Six killer.
I'm in.
I don't like it. They're holding all the cards.
Can you get that much cash together?
Getting the cash together is not going to be a problem. Getting you out alive is the problem. Maybe we should just quit this thing and start all over again.
I don't think they'd let me quit. I mean, just knowing about them is a risk that they can't afford.
Well, maybe I'll tell you when you go back.
No, they're too smart for that. Besides, I really don't read them as a double cross, Bobby. I mean, what they did for Jessup proves that they can deliver.
Well, it's your call then, pal. Just don't do it to collect all those big-ticket bounties that are hiding out there. I've got something else working that could pay off.
Like what?
Well, Kate proposed a merger. Yeah, I mean, it could mean a couple $1,000,000 and you'd get a big chunk of that.
You'd work for her?
Well, it's not like I'd be working for her. I mean, we'd be partners, you know. Let somebody else worry about the taxes and the payroll.
Well, either way, we gotta shut down the pipeline. It's not about collecting bounties. It's knowing that there are fugitives out there parting because they've beaten us.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a buzz when I get the cash, all right?
All right.
Okay. You what?
I've frozen all your accounts until we settle your tax dispute.
You can't do that. That's my money.
We're the IRS, Mr. Six Killer. We can do anything we want.
But you see, I need $500,000 by tomorrow. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
Well, I've decided to sign.
Oh, that's wonderful. You made a smart decision.
There's only one condition, Kate.
What?
I need more money up front.
How much?
$500,000.
Well, that's steep.
I know, but it's well worth it. I'm working on the biggest case I've ever handled in my entire career. There could be millions in it.
I will have the check cut for you first thing in the morning.
Well, thank you. Partners. Doesn't look like 500 grand, does it?
You have any trouble getting it?
Nah.
Well, don't worry. I'll protect your investment.
You know, there's another way we can play this hand, Reno.
How's that?
Jump on the pipeline and keep going. I mean, if these guys are as good as they say they are, all your problems could be over.
You saying that's what I should do?
I'm saying I wouldn't blame you if that's what you did.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it, man. You know, the way Dixon's been tightening the noose? Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever be free. You know, the guy running the pipeline said that it's paradise once I get through. Every fugitive that he's helped has gone straight except for Jessup. One guy runs a restaurant, another owns an art gallery. It's real tempting, man.
Hey, Reno. I pray for you. Whatever you may decide, I pray for you.
Right on time, Reno. You're off to a good start.
So it was you.
Hop in.
What about my Harley?
Oh, we'll dispose of it.
No way. It's going with me.
Can't do it, pal. Tell you what, I've always wanted a bike like that. We'll knock 10 grand off your fee and I'll keep it.
What if it's not for sale?
You don't have a choice.
Excuse me, Mr. Six Killer?
Yes.
Someone named Sandy from Bay City's been trying to reach you on your cell phone.
Well, I've been driving in canyons. What did she say?
You're supposed to call her as soon as you read this material. She instructed the messenger not to give it to anybody but you.
Thank you. Found a total of 27 bounties who died prior to arrest. Rewards were paid in 11 of those cases. To Bishop Security.
Raines claimed to be a friend of Cody Jessup. He's a plant to get inside the pipeline. He and Six Killer must be working together somehow.
Obviously, Jessup talked before we removed him.
What do you want to do?
Our men have Raines and the money, right?
Yeah.
Tell them to follow the normal plan. Instead of faking his death, to kill him. We should at least collect the bounty on Reno Raines for our trouble.
And Six Killer?
I'll eliminate that problem myself.
Meet Peter Blanchard.
Who's that?
You. It's your new identity.
Man, you guys work fast.
You were born March 23rd, 1963 in Rye, New York. Your father worked for Con Edison. Your mother's name was Margaret. It's all in there. Family, education, employment. Memorize it by tomorrow.
What happens then?
You die.
How?
During a robbery. You don't need to know the details.
Hey, for $500,000, I get to know the details. How do I know it'll work?
It'll work if you do what you're told. Now take your shirt off.
Man, I'm going crazy cooped up in here. Can I get outside for some air?
Can't risk you getting busted.
Man, I didn't pay all this money to be cooped up in here.
Just do your homework. You don't have much time left. There's the place. Old Greek guy and his wife run it. As soon as you pull the gun, he'll fork over the cash.
How do you know he won't start shooting?
Because we're paying him. Now, there's a security camera behind the counter. Make sure you face it. Cops will get a good ID.
Okay, so I rob him, then what?
You leave, then you head for the docks. I found the perfect place to kill you. Run to the end of the dock, like you're going for the dinghies. A guy in a red windbreaker will shoot you twice in the chest.
What if somebody decides to play hero?
You'll be wearing a vest. My man will be shooting with half loads. They're still gonna hurt like hell when they hit you. It's gotta look real.
If I go in the water with a vest, I'll drown.
There'll be divers waiting. Your body will disappear without a trace. When it finally washes ashore, it'll be too decomposed to recognize.
What body?
Reno Jr. here is supposed to be a medical school cadaver, but he took a little detour.
Six killer.
Hey, stranger. It's Kate. Where are you?
Just running down a lead, babe.
Anything good?
More than I expected.
Feels like years since I've seen you. Listen, you want to have lunch?
Great.
Okay. Malibu, a place called Smiles. It's quiet. An hour?
I'll be there.
He's on his way. Call me when it's done.
Skipping lunch?
Something came up. I tried to call.
Save it, Kate. I know you set up the ambush to protect the pipeline. Boy, I gotta hand it to you. You have really taken bounty hunting to a whole new dimension. Shaking dirtbags for money, and then collecting on the rewards all at the same time. No wonder Bishop's security took off like it did.
Look, you got it all wrong.
Really? Got the records right here. Labeling it Mother's Recipes. Yeah, that really kind of caught my eye.
I did my job. I took fugitives off the street, and they never threatened the general public again.
Cody Jessup did.
He got bored. He's living in luxury in Fiji, and the psycho got bored.
Where's Reno?
It's too late for him.
Get off me!
Tell me where he is.
There's nothing you can do.
Tell me, damn it, where is
What to you?
The computer disk?
You know what to do. Fill it up. Come on, come on!
was telling you about, officer. She should be held for the DA.
That's ridiculous. He's the one you should arrest. Remember trying to capture a convicted murderer, Reno Raines, and he helped him escape.
Everything that you're gonna need on her is right here.
I destroyed that at the office.
You destroyed a copy.
You lied to me.
Like you said, Kate, bounty hunting's a cutthroat business.
You know, it's funny sometimes how we get close to something you've been dreaming of. It's never as good as you thought.
Like disappearing onto an exotic island where nobody knows Reno Raines.
Or becoming a successful business mogul with your picture on the cover of all the magazines.
Touché.
I guess the trick to this thing is playing the hand that you're dealt.
Dwight Eisenhower used to tell a story about him and his best friend growing up. He said one wanted to be president and the other one wanted to be shortstop for the Yankees. And you know what? Neither one of them got what they wanted. Come on, I'll buy you a snow cone.
You're on.